This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as fall is nearly upon us, and sometimes the calendar may sometimes say fall, but sometimes the temperature will still say summer. So make sure you take care of yourself, stay well, stay hydrated. And one of the best ways to stay hydrated is that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night, which means it's time for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K22 universe, where a number of DMs, GMs, and RPG players compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. We are just 1 week away from our next pay-per-view event. That is the Fiendish Stockade, which is our equivalent of the Hell in a Cell matches. In this one, we will have a number of title matches taking place inside the Fiendish Stockade. And depending on how some matches turn out, that will help define who those matches will be against. We'll talk about that more as we go. So, update on the situation with my faction, the Cauldron. Trooper committed the unpardonable sin last week of not only interrupting a match that Pope, World Build, and we are the Tag Team Complications Inc. We're in the middle of with the dudes, Tall Squall and Bird vs. Plane, and not only interrupted the match, but went to their corner and was telegraphing them, signals telling them what moves we had coming up and had planned and stuff like that. And that cost us the match. Because of that, as posted in Discord a little bit ago, Trooper is no longer a member of the Cauldron. He is fired, he is kicked out. Which is going to be a dilemma for Double Crits, otherwise known as JF. Pope, and I will be meeting sometime next week we'll do it the day after the pay-per-view event, to try to determine who we want to try to recruit to not only replace him in the Cauldron, but to replace the tag team slot that he had in Riled Up along with JF. But we will take care of that inside, and we'll let you know what happens from there after we have our meeting next week. Otherwise, without any further ado, because the dude got used up all last night making dinner, let's go ahead and get ready for this week's show. We have a pretty good match for you here in our, as they call it, the go-home show, the show before the big pay-per-view event. In our kickoff, we're going to have Smallish Sam against the Lurker. We're going to have Lándry up against Double Crits, doing some singles action, which he'll probably be doing for a while till he recruits his new tag team partner. Grimjack, in our Master of Melee Men's Champion, will be in a non-title match against RolePlayers Josh. The aforementioned Trooper SJP currently bears the Men's Hunter's mark. He will be in his fourth defense of that against Producer Trav. We will talk about what that means later on. Also in her fourth defense of the Women's Hunter's mark, it'll be RaeDeAnne. She'll be in a match up against Nerdalie. And again, we'll talk about the consequences of this fourth defense later on. In our sixth match, we have Good Guy Pie up against Simon, the Wandering DM. In our seventh match, we have Tag Team match at Complications Inc. Hope World Build and myself will be going up against Big Pig 50,000 and Strength Say as the tag team known as the Grim Foundation. And as announced on Twitter and on Discord earlier this evening, Hannahmation has already cashed in the bag of holding. She's tired of chasing a Half-Arsed Hermit. Her coming up with unique ways to prevent Hannah from being able to come in and cash the bag in during or after a match. So she's done it beforehand, and this will be our main event tonight. Hannahmation versus Half-Arsed Hermit for the MIstress of Mayhem Championship. That will be our main event tonight. So let's go ahead and get things started. Get everything rolling here. We got a pretty good card here for the go-home show this week. A lot of big things going on that could have ramifications for the pay-per-view event next week. And we'll talk about those options as we welcome you all to Diet Water Arena. This is our home location for Grappler's Keep. As you can see, we have a full crowd. They've heard about the cash-in. They're excited for this and other matches here at the home office here in Louisville, Kentucky. And let's go ahead and get things started here in our first match. It's going to be Smallish Sam against the Lurker. I'm going to turn that volume down just a little bit. I think it's a little high here. Or it may just be too high in my ears. Let me turn it down here. So, Smallish Sam's going to be up against the Lurker here. Good matchup here. Smallish Sam, former tag team champion, now in singles action, up against the Lurker, who's had a shot at the women's Hunter's Mark, but has not won yet. No other belts on her hand, but she is the newest member of the Keep and has made a pretty good name for herself so far here in the Keep. So this should be a good starting off match here to get us going. And coming out first, along with some of her friends, it's Sammy. Smallish Sam, the wily, one of our wily veterans here.
Making her way to the ring from the good old USA, Sam, the Bruiser.
Her way down to the ring, Smallish Sam. Always very competitive inside the ring. Has held the women's Hunter's Mark at least twice that I can recall. Has not held the women's MIstress of Mayhem Championship. She did at one time hold the tag team championship, women's tag team, along with Alice. She was with us. Now she's in singles action, and we should see a good match out of her here this evening. And now coming, representing everyone out there that may be watching, may be enjoying all those streams out there, but is not one to join in to chat too often or talk much. She's the unsung hero of every stream. She is the Lurker. Always excited to be here. And has proved herself time and again here inside the ring. Representing everybody out there in chat. And hoping to make a good showing here in this match against Smallish Sam and maybe get herself a good prominent booking in the pay-per-view next week. We still have some slots unfilled. Here we go. Sam's all set. Lurker's anxious and ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. And Sammy comes out quick. Big forearm smash. Big slam. A little helicopter spin there on top. And bapped upside the head, goes for the kick, but nice kick trap there into a dragon's screw reversal, goes upstairs and hits some sort of drop kick, leg drop thing, standing moonsault. Nicely done, big stomp. Looks like she's going for the crossbow here. A quick little submission move designed to wear her out. Sammy rolls off and gets kicked off, and now we're both back up again. Here comes Sammy with the kicks and strikes. Quick snapmare and a big elbow to the top of the head. And now Sammy's going up second rope. Now she comes back down. Collar elbow hookup, grabs the Lurker hard into the turnbuckle. Setting up something here. Comes in with a big running clothesline. Goes for a kick that I think hit now. Throws her over the top rope onto the apron. And now, kind of giving my beats of the Badron there. Standing on the apron. Down goes the Lurker face first. And nice little roll up there. And double stomp there by the Lurker, catching Sammy by surprise. Blocks that forearm shot. Gets a kick in. And now a series of strikes from the Lurker. Collar elbow hookup. Nice over the shoulder drop by Sammy. Now pulls her up to her feet as the count goes to 4. Wraps her up. Snap suplex. As the count goes to 5. Sammy works her way around. Is now going back up inside the ring. And I suppose a little bit as the Lurker stands there. Lurker comes around, rolls in. Sammy misses with the double axe handle, gets it over the shoulder drop of her own. And now, let's see what the Lurker's got planned. She's working her way around the ropes, but walks right into a two big forearm smashes by Sammy. Now another one. Has her wrapped up and does the head pull down onto the rope. Goes up top rope. And big elbow drop from the top rope down to the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Pulls her up into a face stretch here. This is not a counts anywhere match. So no submission. Lurker's able to flip Sammy off. Now she talks to someone out there in the fan base and catches Sammy. She comes in. Big flurry of blows here. Wraps her up. Double hook. But Sammy converts it into a Hurricane Rana. Caught the rookie by surprise. Grabs her again hard into the turnbuckle. Puts her up top. Not a good place to be. Lurker pushes her off. Quick kickoff. And now the Lurker. Quick Hurricane Rana of her own. Pulls Sammy up to her feet. Wraps her up. Scoop. And a big slam straight down. Goes for the pin here in the corner. 1, 2. But only a 2 count. Lurker thought she had it there. Pulls Sammy up to her feet. Pulls her up. Face down. Slam. Got some sort of head scissor submission move going here. Gonna try to make Sammy tap. Now breaks it, and Sammy gets the elbow shot in. Catches Lurker by surprise. Pulls her up. Scoops her up over the shoulder throw again. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, the Lurker kicks out. Sammy's a little upset. Thought that was 3, but no, the ref says only 2. Keep going. Pulls the arm out with a big stomp. And now is going upstairs. Hops back down as the Lurker gets up. Quick exchange kicks. Double hook again. Slam face plant straight down. And now the pin. 1, 2. And Sammy kicks out again. She's going up top. Let's see if she's got planned here. Looks like she's waiting for Sammy to get up. She's turning around. Went for the emote and missed. Sammy takes advantage. Scoops her up. Fireman's carry. Face plant straight down. And now is going to wrap her up in the bow tie. Going to try to make her tap. Has it locked in pretty good in the middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. Can the Lurker get out? Sammy broke it. Looks like she broke it rather than waiting for it. 1, goes for the pin. 2 and 3. Takes all the life out of the Lurker, and the win goes to Smallish Sam.
Here is your winner, Sam, the Bruiser.
Big win for Sammy here tonight. Guys, get the crowd going. I think they wanted to see the Lurker win, sounds like. Get more boos than the cheers she normally gets. Still nothing. Not as much, but she's got the win. That's going to be the important thing in her book. And now we have men's singles action here. We have Lándry going against JF. Double crits. The two big guys. We got two big guys here in the ring. They have a lot of power moves, but they can be quite athletic as well, so don't let their sizes fool you. They can move pretty good here. Let me get some diet water here real quick. Should be an interesting matchup. Double crits and singles action. He's also very skilled in the tag team department as well. See what happens in this. This should be a pretty good matchup. Hopefully JF can focus on that and not on what's happening within our faction, the Cauldron. Let's go ahead and get this match started. Himself in the frame of mind. And here we go. He says he is the game that you must win, but you've got to defeat him to do so, and he doesn't like to lose.
Weighing in at 242 pounds,
Making his way down to the ring. Not exactly a fan favorite. The fans are still kind of mixed on Lándry. He was gone for a little while because of an injury, and he's slowly trying to win the fans back. He says right now he's focusing more on getting the wins. He figures the fans will come if they come after that. He is ready to go, it looks like, as he enters the dice tray. Tries to get the crowd. He's getting a crowd reaction. Whether it's the one he wants, I don't know. We'll see. Looks like he is set and ready to go. Out is his opponent. And that's interesting. He's not using the Cauldron's entrance video. I wonder what's going on there.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 283 pounds, JF the Butcher.
Must be some sort of error in the production truck or something. But anyway, here comes JF. He is double crits. He's in his full Witcher suit there for sure. He makes his way into the ring. He said this season he's trying to show his toughness as well as his athleticism out there, and he has been doing that so far. Flexes for the crowd, and they seem to enjoy that. Looks like he's set and ready to go here. Lándry's got himself set. JF's ready to go. And here we go. JF picks him up on the shoulder, and he's going right for the snake eyes, right in the turnbuckle. Big stomps. And now the big guy's going up top. Big body splash from the top rope. Big stomp, goes for the kick, but Lándry traps that kick and does a nice little dragon screw, and now goes for a little ground and pound. Jeff's back up on his feet again, and Lándry comes right back at it. Kidney shot now. Got him by the arm. He's got the crossface going there. Maybe a little chicken wing crossface working there. But strength of Lándry gets him out of that. And here he comes, JF. Pounding hard, stomping the water out of the mud puddle. Flexes for the crowd as Lándry tries to recover from that barrage. Lándry goes upstairs. Big body splash again from the top rope. We've not seen a lot of that from him. Something new. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Lándry thought he had it. And more stomps. And he's just keeping it up. Maybe taking some frustration out here. Goes for the kick. Lándry's ready. Dragon screw reversal again. Pulls him up to his feet. Pulls him up. And hits the Reaper. Goes for the pin. But only a 2 count. And now pulls JF up again. Series of blows here. Keeps it up. Collar elbow hook up. And here comes JF again. Big knee to the gut. Wraps him up. Going for the big suplex. Holding him high. All that blood rushing to the head. And down he comes. Pulls him away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Again, JF thought he had it there. Pulls him up. Big blow there. And he's got the full Nelson locked in. He's got it in tight on Lándry. Working it hard. And throws him down. He does not go for the submit. The full Zeros. He releases it. Big stomp right on the hamstring. Now another stomp. And Lándry looks like he's hurting as he gets back to his feet. Collar elbow hook up. And big neck breaker there by Lándry. JF's back to his feet though. Pulls him up. Up on the shoulder and just drops him on the top rope. Straight down. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2. And again Lándry kicks out. Pulls him up. He's got planned here. Scoops him up on the shoulder and the slam straight down. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Lándry kicks out again and JF is shocked. He thought he had him there. Pulls Lándry up to his feet once again. Big blow there. And the full Zeros is in again. Got it locked in hard once again. Lándry struggling to get out. Throws him down again. He's using it to soften him up, it looks like. Scoops him up. He's going to go for the military press. Not all the way, but does the drop. Goes up second rope. Big elbow drop from the second rope. Puts the arm up. Big stomp right on the elbow. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And this time it's over. Big win for JF. Double crits. Big win for the big guy. Seems to have most of the crowd's approval. As he kisses the guns and now flexes one more time for everyone. And now we've got Grimjack up against Art RolePlayers. Josh this will be slightly different in style than you will see here. Both of these wrestlers are on the athletic side. Josh, of course, a lot more aerial, but you'll see some air activity from Grimjack here as well. This should be an interesting match to see as Grimjack maybe wanting to use this as a warm-up match to prepare for whoever he may be defending the belt against next week at the pay-per-view. It's not been announced because we're waiting to see what happens with the Hunter's Mark, which we will talk about here in just a little bit. But so Josh should be a good formidable opponent for him, and maybe Grimjack's using this to help him prepare, and we'll talk about why here in a bit. Out of the stable of Strength Unlimited, he is the Master of Melee champion. It is Grimjack. Showing the thorns that protect the Black Rose.
Making his way to the ring, representing
Making his way into the ring. He's ready to go. Once again, wants to lower down the boom on whoever comes into the ring. He's had a good title reign here thus far. We'll see how long that continues, as he will be defending that title next week in our pay-per-view event. We just don't know who yet. It depends on what happens in Trooper's match later on tonight. For now, he is still the champion. And now it's time for his opponent. He is our luchador extraordinaire. It is RolePlayers Josh. Getting himself ready, making his way down to the ring.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 173 pounds, Josh the Maverick.
Makes his way in. He's ready to go here. The main thing is, when will he not be in the air? Quite often is what we'll see with his style. And all that, Grimjack may have to try to swat him down like a fly, but that won't be so easy. Greg is loose and ready to go, as is Josh. And looks like there's the bell, and here we go. And it's going to be Josh coming in quickly with the kicks. Drop kick, but misses. Grimjack takes advantage, grabs a hold of him. Old-fashioned veal throw by the head there, pulls him up. And goes for the double snap, maybe targeting the head early. Goes for a quick pin. Not enough. Little bit early. Pulls him up. Wraps him up. Exploder bomb, almost like a Samoan drop. Almost like a Samoan driver there. Goes upstairs, top rope. Now jumps back down as Josh gets back up. And Josh comes back with a quick kick. And nice little wheelbarrow flip there. Caught Greg pretty good with that. Goes upstairs. Moonsault from the top rope. Quick kick and the stomp there. And now he's going upstairs once again. Kind of a frog splash kind of maneuver there. And he's going to go upstairs again. Again with the frog splash. Pulls him up. Big forearm shot and series of kicks as he's all over Grimjack at the moment. Now Grimjack comes fighting back. Grabs him by the head. Another veal throw. Pulls him up. Big swatting forearm. Spins him around into the ropes. Forearms to the kidneys, back and forth, and down goes Josh. Grimjack's going upstairs. Big elbow drop from the top rope. Big stomp now. Pulls him up to his feet. Josh goes up, wraps him up into the rope. Hurricanrana into the ropes. He's going to go for the snake bite and nails it. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. The champion has been defeated. Not how Grimjack would have wanted this match to turn out, but a big win here for RolePlayers Josh. A big win over the champion. Maybe showing that maybe he deserves a shot at that title belt. We'll see what happens. And now we have our first title defense tonight. This is for the Men's Hunter's Mark. For those of you not familiar with our show, the Hunter's Mark is our fighting championship. It has to be defended every time we have a stream unless there's an extenuating circumstance mitigating otherwise. Our current holder is Trooper SJP, who through his underhanded backstabbing and other efforts has been kicked out of my faction, that's the Cauldron. But he is wrestling on his own right now, and if he has defended the Hunter's Mark successfully 3 times in a row. If you defend it 4 times in a row successfully without a loss, you can redeem the belt for a title shot against whoever's holding the championship in your division, whether it's the Master of Melee or the Mistress of Mayhem. So he definitely is looking for a win here tonight against Producer Trav. And out coming first is the challenger, Producer Trav.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Men's Internet Fighting Championship. Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 243 pounds, Travis.
The dude himself, Producer Trav, working his way down. You can catch him most often on Laugh Love Lindy's channel, usually about once a month. There's been some complications. I get some personal things going on. I think like a move or something like that, and he's not been able to stream, but you can catch him usually once a month on Saturday nights on Laugh Love Lindy's channel, where he is the GM for an Aliens RPG. And if you like space horror, I highly recommend you tune in on that one. Some great RPG stuff going in, and part of the reason is the story set up by this guy, Producer Trav. And here comes his opponent.
Introducing the champion, representing the Blue Bloods from the Renaissance, weighing in at 158 pounds. He is the Men's Internet Fighting Champion, Ian Tito.
It is Trooper SJP. He has his new intro. He says he is now the game changer. Trooper SJP. He comes in. The game's over. You get to start again. Said he's going to change things here within the keep. We shall see what he's able to do by himself here. But right now, he holds the men's hunter's mark. If he wins this match tonight, he will get a title shot for the Master of Melee Championship belt against Grimjack. And there's nothing Trooper would like more than to cash in and get that belt. And there is the belt that they are going after here. The ring announcer announcing Trav to the audience. And now Trooper holding that belt up loud and defiantly. He's starting to get a pretty good following now. Hands the belt off. Producer Trav said, yes, that's the belt I want. I've had it before. I want it back. Ref holds it up for everyone to see. Trav is set. Trooper's looks a little anxious, but is ready to go. And here we go. And Trav comes out swinging. After Trooper but Trooper reverses, spins around, gets kick in, pulls him up, fireman's carry. And big slam down, almost like Seton. Missile. Some moonsault from the top rope. He's waiting for Trav to get up, pointing the double guns at him. Hits a Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Now a big stomp, another kick. Puts the arm out, and a knee drop right on top of the elbow. Goes for a drop kick between the shoulders, but Trav's not there. And now Trav's looks like he's trying to rip that mustache off of Trooper's face. Grabs the leg, big stomp to the back of the hamstring there. Grabs one leg and just pulls him across the ring. Big stomp as Trooper gets up. Big chop there by Trav. Puts him up, and kind of a shoulder throw there. Keeps the forearms going. Now just slaps him across the face. Grabs the arm. Big stomp on the hand. Another stomp, and a third. And now he's just trying to choke the life out of Trooper right now. Big elbow drop. Another stomp, another kick. Producer Trav hits another elbow. Raises his hands like he's in victory already. And now choking the life out of Trooper again. Pulls Trooper up. Trooper's ready, right into a jawbreaker. Wraps him up, quick kick, right into a snap DDT, and right into a roll-up. 1, 2, but no, Trav kicks out. Trooper stomp in the back. Pulls Trav up to his feet, goes up to the rope, springboard, Pele kick. And now it's just posing over Trav here for a little bit. He goes up, he's going up top rope, spins around, and big splash there by Trooper, hits the treble clef, goes up, spins him around hard into the corner, throws him into the corner again, double axe handle, but mule kick to get out of it by Trav, spins him around, pulls him up, snake eyes into the turnbuckle. Big fist raised by Producer Trav, now goes for the pin. 1, 2, but no, Trooper kicks out. Big shot to the side of the head, now a kick. Grabs the arm. He's going for the banjo picking hand. 3 stomps. Pulls Trooper up to his feet, wraps him up. Scoops him up, sidewalk slam. And now choking the life out of Trooper again. Grabs the arm, and now it's going to be the fret hand for the banjo getting stomped on. But walks right into a quick kick by Trooper. Goes upstairs. Goes for the treble clef, but Trav got the knees up this time. Wraps him up. He's going to go for the producer's. No, he's going for the final cut. The producer's cut, goes for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Trooper got a shoulder up somehow. Pulls Trooper up to his feet. Collar elbow hookup. He's going to walk him over to one of the corners, but Trooper comes back with a series of elbow shots. Big chop misses, pulls him up, fireman's carry, spins him around. The base clef. Grabs him by the arm and the leg, pulls him away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Trooper has done it. That's 4 successful defenses of the men's Hunter's Mark, which means next week here,
Men's Internet Fighting Champion,
here next week on the Fiendish Stockade pay-per-view, it will be Trooper against Grimjack for the Master of Melee Championship. Be afraid, everybody. Be very afraid. And speaking of the Hunter's Mark, it's now time for the women's edition. RaeDeAnne is in a similar situation. This will be her 4th defense of the belt. If she wins it, she will get a title. She will get a title shot at the pay-per-view against the holder of the women's belt, the MIstress of Mayhem Championship. However, her stablemate and leader and mentor, Half-Arsed Hermit, holds the belt right now. Right, I say right now because she will be defending that in our main event against Hannahmation. We'll talk more about that when we get to that match. But RaeDeAnne will have earned a title shot, but to do that, she's got to beat Nerdalie, who is multiple-time holder of this belt and would like to do nothing more than spoil RaeDeAnne's chances. As we hear the music, let the headbanging begin. Out here comes our challenger, Nerdalie.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Internet Fighting Championship. Introducing the challenger from the Internet, Nerdalie, the Anomaly.
Making a big entrance into the rings, always been a crowd favorite. When we first started with the Women's Hunter's Mark, it literally changed week to week. That's how close the competition was. And then Nerdalie won it, held it for, I think, about 8 weeks. This was before we have the new stipulation that we have now. So she would like to prove that she can do that again. And here comes the champion.
Representing the undead from Elysian Fields, she is the Women's Internet Fighting Champion,
RaeDeAnne making her way in. She's a part of the women's faction, all-women's faction, the Coven. She gets the victory here tonight against Nerdalie. She will be slated against whoever has the belt. Now, if Half-Arsed Hermit defends the championship and wins, it'll be interesting to see how that works out. But for now, this is the belt we're concerned about here. The Women's Hunter's Mark. As the ring announcer reintroduces the challenger to the crowd. And now our champion, holding the belt up proudly for everyone to see. Reluctantly hands the belt over, hoping to get a defense here tonight. There's Nerdalie saying that's the belt she wants to get. Holds it up for the crowd to see. Nerdalie's all set. And RaeDeAnne looks very relaxed right now. And here we go. And Nerdalie comes out swinging quick kicks and strikes there. Big elbow shot. Collar elbow hookup scoops her up. Inverted atomic drop. And now the midsection leg drop. Now big series of stomps. And RaeDeAnne gets up. Walks right into more strikes here. Quick snapmare and a kick to the back by Nerdalie, who's going all offense early here. Nerdalie kicks. RaeDeAnne kicks her way free, and now she's coming with all the strikes. Wraps her up, and nice spinning backbreaker. She's going upstairs, top rope early. Big frog splash from the top rope. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Nerdalie kicks out. RaeDeAnne thought she had it right there. Big stomp. Another stomp to the head, and a third. Spins her over, kick to the back. Kind of chastises Nerdalie there. And now just has the boot right on the chin. Stomp, and now collar of hookup. Nerdalie scoops her up. Body slam straight down. Pulls her up, wraps her up. Brings her over. Inside out suplex. Nailed to perfection as she waits for RaeDeAnne to get up. Goes for body splat, flying body splash, and misses. Spins her around. Leg trip into a leg sweep straight down. RaeDeAnne gets back up. Walks into a series of blows, and RaeDeAnne's giving the strikes back. And down goes Nerdalie. Pulls her to Nerdalie's in the ring. There's the morning to midnight. Nails them both. Flips Nerdalie over. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. We have another 4-time champ with the Hunter's Mark. RaeDeAnne has earned that title shot. Now we have to wait and see who it will be against. Things are about to get interesting within the Coven. All right, now we have more men's singles action here. As we excuse me. Remnant of a corn chip hit the back of the throat there. We have Good Guy Pie up against Simon the Wandering DM. These are both past Master Melee champions. Both have very impressive resumes coming into this match. Both of them would love to earn another title shot. But they're going to have to get past each other first. Good Guy Pie is a member of the faction known as the Vice. And Simon is not a part of any single particular stable. Now we wait. Good Guy Pie to arise to the stage. The candles are lit. And here he comes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pangea. Weighing in at 209 pounds. Guy Pie.
Art of the faction known as the Vice, led by Tullsquall. All members of his long-standing RPG series that you can find on YouTube. If you like good homebrew D&D, you're not going to get better than the world that Tullsquall has created for these players. And he is, as his character, he is the personification of Luck Goldheart. As he enters the ring, it's that contemplative pose that he always takes. It's like the cameraman missed with that shot there, but nothing we can do about that from here. In the announcer's booth, gets up to his feet once again, looks over the crowd. Strikes the pose once again, trying to get himself in the right frame of mind for this match. Now looks like he's ready. And now, the elite proponent of the system he calls the Wandering Way, it is Simon, the Wandering DM, making his way down to the ring.
And his opponent from Canada, weighing in at 179 pounds. DM Simon.
You can catch him Saturday afternoons on his channel, except for this coming Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, as the DM for Scion, Birth of the New Gods. I am part of that RPG show, along with RaeDeAnne, who you saw earlier. Mondays, he's the GM for Montreal by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade RPG on his channel. And you can catch him on tonight, Wednesday night, on Laugh of Lindy's channel for the final episode of Upon the Hexhamshire Moors, a excellent RPG that is wrapping up tonight. Recommend you catch that on VOD, or the whole series on VOD as well. But looks like he is ready to go. It's like we're waiting for the ref to start the match here. Wait a minute. That's what I thought. That's Corey walking in. He and Good Guy Pie have had a massive feud. I don't know what he's doing here. Good Guy Pie is saying for him to get out. There's a chair over there. Looks like Corey's got his own exclusive seat to watch the match from. Says that's all he wants to do is to watch the match. The ref's saying, you better stay there. Can't do anything about that. Looks like we are ready to start. And Good Guy Pie comes out firing as the strike's going. And Simon blocks that one. Hits back with his own springboard into a Frankensteiner. Slams the arm down, and now it's ground and pound time by Simon. Goes for an elbow drop, but Good Guy Pie rolls out of the way. Grabs him by the arm, has it up, and some knee shots. Now some quick kicks going upstairs. Waiting for Simon to get up. And spinning leg kick there. Nicely executed Pele step bicycle kick there. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Good Guy Pie keeps up the strikes, pulls him up, wraps him up. Quick suplex. Goes for stomp, but Simon's up, and now they're exchanging strikes back and forth. Here they go. Good Guy Pie going good here. And now Corey comes into the ring and hits the clothesline on him. Good Guy Pie gets the win by disqualification. Simon's sitting there stunned as the ref's trying to keep Corey away from him. Simon's getting out of the way. The ref's leaving. Corey's not, as he's just standing over Good Guy Pie waiting for him to make a move. Corey just standing over there gloating. Not sure what's going on here. Good Guy Pie is down. He's moving but not doing much. Yeah, it looks like he's verbally giving him the business as he stands over him. Waiting for Good Guy Pie to get up, it looks like. As the crowd looks on, wondering what's going to happen. And now Good Guy Pie's up on his feet. And the cameras are going to break us away. And now time for our men's matchup here, as we have Complications Inc. My tag team with Hope World Build is going to be going up against the tag team known as the Grim Foundation, Big Pig 50,000 and Strength Saves. They are out of the Strength Unlimited stable, one of our rival groups and all that. This should be a good matchup. We've had many matches before with each other. They've all definitely been some interesting matches for sure. I think the wins are fairly even, but there's no love lost between these two tag teams, so will be interesting to see how this one works out. Hope and I are trying to focus in on this match after the events Trooper last week, so get everything going here as soon as the match loads up. Let me get a quick drink of diet water here while we wait. All right, looks like we're ready to go here. As we wait for the introductions here. And it's the Grim Foundation coming out first, with Big Pig leading the way, along with Strength Saves, otherwise known as Bill of the Forest. Former tag team champions. As they get their usual response from the crowd. Steve has been the men's Master Melee champion. He's held the belt for the Hunter's Mark, and this tag team has been multiple time tag team champions, but right now we hold the belts. As I'm leading the way out here first, Pope says he wanted us to come out separately tonight for some reason. Not sure what his reasoning is behind that, but I'm going to go ahead and come out here first, lead the way. Making my way up to the ring. It's been a difficult week this week. But either way, we are going to move forward. with this match. As I get a good pop here out of the crowd. And now here comes my tag team partner, Pope World Build. Making his way out. Getting a good response from the crowd as he enters in as well. I wait and welcome him in. We got ourselves ready for the matchup here. We're all set and ready to go. Pope's going to try to get another pop out of the crowd, which he does. And looks like we are ready to go as a team. It's going to be Steve starting out against Pope. I give him some encouragement. And here we go. There's the bell. And here we go. Quick whip into the corner of Pope by Steve. Hard into the turnbuckle. Now he's going to go up and do some ground and pound. And keeps the strikes going up on Pope. Wraps him up. Swinging neck breaker. And here's the quick tag over to Bill. Strength saves, enters the ring as Pope tries to get himself up on his feet. Rat pulls him up and quick power bomb. I think he hit all three turnbuckles coming down. Pulls him right back up. Wraps him up, double hook. Excellent double hook suplex by the big strong man. And the big guy's going top rope, but Pope's able to get to tag me in time, and we hook up. We've had a big rivalry. He picks me up, slams me down. No love lost between us as he stomps on the elbow, pulls me up to my feet, collar elbow hookup. Tries to drag me over to the corner, but I elbow myself free. And now a big forearm shot there. And big double axe handle fills the big guy, and he goes over to tag his partner, and I jump down off the top rope. We collar elbow hookup. He scoops me up. Big backbreaker by Steve. Slams my arm down up on the mat. Big stomp. And now he's going up top rope. Big leg drop from the top rope. And now celebrates in front of the crowd. Big stomp. Gives the it's finished signal. We'll see about that. He pulls me up. And now he's doing the leg stretch there, but I'm able to get my foot into the rope. He has to break it. Pulls me up to my feet. Big series of strikes here. Big clipping forearm brings me down. As I try to get up, he celebrates, giving me time to tag, and here comes Pope. I'm not even out of the ring, and they're going at it. He wraps Pope up. Big skull cracker to the back. I tried to distract him. Drops me on the rope, but that gives Pope time to get him forearm into the kidneys. That whips him hard into the corner. Big forearm shot right to the chest. As Pope celebrates a little bit, big running knee into the corner. Goes for a stomp. Nobody there, but he rolls away. Collar elbow hookup. Steve scoops up Pope. Big backbreaker again. And now here comes strength saves. Oh, Pope's up to his feet. Strength saves pushes him off, grabs him, wraps him up. Big suplex, almost threw him three-fourths of the way across the ring, it looks like now. Pope comes back with a strike of his own. Looks like he's going to go for some sort of suplex, but he gets out of it. But Pope comes right back with a series of strikes, a big sling blade, and now a drop kick, and now the quick tag once again. I wrap up Bill. Quick snap DDT. Big stomp. Pull him up to his feet. We collar elbow hookup. He whips me over the ropes out on the ring apron. I fight my way back, and Steve gets me from behind before the ref gets away before the ref can catch him. Bill joins me on the ring apron and drops me right down onto the ring apron. We're down on the Eldritch Blast safety mats right now. Big elbow shot. Goes for a stomp, but I'm not there. I come back, quick kick, and go for a DDT, but he does a back body drop on me to reverse it. Spins my arm around, big stomp right on the elbow. He points it out to everybody. I roll away from the stomp, come in for the big forearm shot on my own. He wraps me up, a big snap suplex, my feet hitting the ring post as I come down. Pulls me up to my feet. Now Bill gets inside the ring. I think the count's what, it's 7, maybe 8. Comes back in to reset it. I try to throw him back in the ring. He hits the apron instead, elbows himself away, and continues with the strikes. I come with strikes back, catching him totally by surprise here. Knock him into the retaining wall there. And now scoop him up and drop him right on the wall. Big knee drop there. Outside the ring, pull him up. Slam right on top of the shoulder. Pull him up to his feet. Wrap him up. Throw him all the way down towards the other wall. And now I'm going to get back inside the ring here. Take a little break. As the count continues, Bill gets to his feet. I come out after him. He goes after Pope, and now I go after him. Throw him back in the ring. And now the action's back inside the ring where it belongs. He scoops me up. Sidewalk slam straight down. And now pulls me up. Headbutt to the back of the head and is going to tag Steve in. Big Pig enters the ring. I'm ready for him. Pull him up. It's going to be some high flight. And down he goes right in front of his tag team partner. And with that, I'm going to bring Pope back in. He tag him in. He waits for Steve to get up. Now comes after him. Collar elbow hookup. Whips him over the ropes. Big forearm shot. And now jaw drop right onto the ropes, and Pope's going right after him. No short rest here. Pulls Steve up to his feet. Collar elbow hookup slams him right back into the ring again. And now pops over the top rope, and here we go back inside the dice tray. Pulls him up. Big series of blows here, and down goes Steve. And now the quick tag. As I come in, pull him up to his feet. Collar elbow hookup. Try to drag him to the corner, but he elbows his way free. Another big forearm shot. Grabs the arm. Twists it around, but I kick my way free from there. Shot to the gut from him as I try to wrap him up now. Big knee strike there. Hold the arm down and an elbow drop right on. Knee drop right on the elbow. Now it's ground and pound time on the big guy. And now let's tag Pope back in. Pull him up to his feet. Wrap him hard into the corner. Pulls him out. He's going to go for the lurk kick. Pulls him out. There's the shotgun drop kick into the turnbuckles. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And this match is over. A big win for Complications Inc. as we prepare to defend the belts. Time for us to celebrate here. I go up to go over the pop for the crowd. What's Pope doing here? He's attacking me from behind? He's my tag team partner. Elbow, forearm shot, now snapmare. We're supposed to be tag team partners here. Why is he going after me? Big Pele kick to knock me down. Pulls me up to my feet. Quick snapmare. Pulls me right back up. And now a suplex. Crowd is stunned here. We're the tag team champions. Why is he attacking his own partner? And Pope is celebrating an attack onto me. I don't know what's going on here, everyone. Something is not right. Why is he attacking me? We won the match. We're the tag team champions. What is going on? Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. As we go into our main event here, this is a title match for the MIstress of Mayhem Championship. Hannahmation back at the Bag of Holding pay-per-view won that ladder match and had the option to cash that Bag of Holding in for a title shot anytime she wanted or demanded. It could be cashed in before a match, in the middle of a match, or after a match that Half-Arsed Hermit was in. Half-Arsed Hermit's done a good job of setting things up to try to prevent Hannah from cashing it in, so she said, enough is enough, I'm cashing it in tonight. We are meeting tonight, and that is our main event here tonight. Hannahmation going against the leader of the faction known as the Coven, Half-Arsed Hermit. This is for the women's MIstress of Mayhem Championship belt. On to our main event. And looks like the challenger is coming out first, carrying the bag of holding that she's cashing in.
It is for the undisputed Women's Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, Hannah.
Making her way down with that briefcase that she is cashing in tonight for this match. If she wins, she will be the MIstress of Mayhem Women's Champion. Sets it down for the ref to take and to cash in as she looks and waits for her opponent to enter. There it is. She's cashing it in now, making it official. This will be for the championship belt. There's the music. She is the leader of this newly formed and highly powerful faction. They hold the women's tag team belts, and currently, as you can see,
She is the undisputed Women's Universal Champion, the Witch.
Lydia, the Half-Arsed Hermit, is the women's MIstress of Mayhem Champion. She holds that belt for her faction, the Cauldron. And she is it is being defended here tonight. The bag of holding has been cashed in. No way out. She was expected for sure to defend it next week at our Fiendish Stockade PPV. Now she's also she's defending it tonight. And if she wins, she'll defend it next week. But she's got to get past Hannahmation first. And there's the belt we're going for here, everyone. MIstress of Mayhem, the Women's Singles Championship. And it's just been announced to the crowd by the ring announcer. And now Lydia has as well. She points a finger there at Hannah, accusingly. Reluctantly hands the belt over to the ref. Shows it to Hannah. Yes, that's the belt I cashed this in for. That's what I'm going for here. Holds it up for everyone to see. Hannah's set and ready to go. Lydia's got the game face going, and here we go. Collar elbow hookup, and Half-Arsed Hermit does the double hook, tries for suplex, but Hannah floats her way out of it and hits an exploder suplex of her own almost. Kind of stands and mocks over Hermit there for a little bit, pulls her up to her feet, collar elbow hookup, wraps her up. Face plant straight down, almost like a DDT. Big stomp onto the elbow, into the ropes. Big knee drop straight down. Big stomp, another one. Nice rolling leg sweep there by the Half-Arsed Hermit. And now handstand into a double knee stab by Half-Arsed Hermit. And she's going to do it again right into the gut. Pulls the arm out, big stomp right onto the arm. But Hannah gets right back up, wraps her up. DDT faceplant once again, but walks right into a swift kick there by Lydia. But Hannah's right back up on the feet once again. Blocks the shots. Those that got through, and big kick there by Lydia as Hannah's trying to block things. Collar elbow hookup, hooks her up and hits that faceplant again. Something in the scouting it looks like here. As Hannah goes for the pin. 1, 2, but no. Half-Arsed Hermit kicks out. Drop kick between the shoulders. Pulls her up, but Lydia's ready. Nice dragon screw reversal. Goes for some stomps, but Hannah comes right back with a kick of her own. Wraps her up, and there's that faceplant again. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, but no, a kick out. Hannah celebrates, gets the crowd going, goes up, top rope. Big elbow drop from the top rope. Is waiting. Looks like she's going for the Igni here. And Lydia's still getting up. No, she hit the other. Can't remember what that one's called. Big stomps there. That was the Axie now. Big shot there. Goes for the pin. Will this be it? 1, 2. No. Half-Arsed Hermit kicks out. Hannah thought she had it right there. Gets the stomps going. Hannah comes right back after Lydia. Big swinging Pele kick there. Goes upstairs. Second ropes. Getting the crowd going. Pulls Half-Arsed Hermit up to her feet. Half-Arsed Hermit swings and misses. Goes for the... She tried to go for gut wrench slam, but Half-Arsed Hermit reversed it. Now, big suplex of her own. Looked like it was a double hook there. But Hannah comes storming right back. Big series of blows and chops. Half-Arsed Hermit blocks that one, gets a shot in, and now she gets her flurry of blows in. Spins around, nice Hurricane Rana. Pulls her up to her feet. Hooks her up, hits the shot, and a big leg drop. Face plant right there. Stomp to the back. Wrapping her up. Going for the crossbow here. Has it locked in pretty good. Trying to make Hannah tap. But no, Hannah gets out. Almost gets the pin. Has to be flipped off. And here comes Lydia with the flurry of blows. Whips her hard over the rope on the ring apron. Jaw drop onto the rope. And Half-Arsed Hermit's got some momentum going as they go outside the ring here. But Hannah's waiting for her. Big series of blows and chops. Nice little trip move there. Grabs the legs. Stomp right on the solar plexus. Another big stomp. Grabs the legs. Solar big stomp again. Hannah's got to remember. Champion's advantage. She cannot get this by a count out. She's got to do this by a pin or submission inside the ring. As they continue to fight, Hannah wraps around. Wraps her up. Flips her up. And inverted DDT. As the count goes to 6, stomp on the arm. Pulls her up. Wraps her up. Big Falcon's arrow there. Counts at 7. She's got to get her back inside the ring. She's going to wrap her up again. Small package suplex again. The count's at 8. Counts at 9. We're going to have a count out here. If she's not careful, and we do, it's a draw. She lost track of the count and loses the belt. Half-Arsed Hermit keeps the belt. And that, everyone, brings us to an end of another exciting episode of Grappler's Keep. We almost saw the title switch there. Looked like Hannah had it in hand, but just lost track of the ring count there. That may have cost her the championship. We'll get things signed off here. Thank you for joining us. I still am stunned over Pope World Build's attack on me there. At the end of the match, we were working fine, doing our normal great work as a team. We're the tag team champions. We won the match and everything, but now I have no idea what's going on with my teammates within the Cauldron. Looks like Hope and I need to get together and talk about what's going on. So, otherwise, normally I would say you could catch me on Saturdays at 1 p.m. on Wandering DM's channel for Scion Birth of the New Gods. You can catch RaeDeAnne, Hannahmation, and myself are part of the cast on that, but we will not be streaming Saturdays. We'll be doing other things to prep for the show in 2 weeks as our characters are advancing to demigod status. So we've got to learn what we have to do for our characters for that. Otherwise, you can catch us here Monday for Family Night at the Emporium, where my daughter Bonnie and I are doing Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. We just completed The Attack of the Clones, and we'll be starting the next part of that trilogy here next week, Tuesday night. Hopefully will be the return of the weekly Skyrim serial as we will get ready for episode 2 of our new adventure, Bev Seth, the Glass Lass, as we see what happens with her adventures. And we will be back here this time next week for our next pay-per-view event. That is the Fiendish Stockade, where we know all the belts will be up for grabs. So this will be interesting to see how this ends up working out with champion and the person able to cash in for their Hunter's Mark are both part of the same faction. They're part of the same tag team even. So interesting things will be happening with this upcoming pay-per-view event. So let's see who we can find out here to raid as we wrap things up here. Let's see, who do we want to go visit here tonight? We're going to head and go to Laugh Love Lindy. They're doing their final episode here tonight of Upon the Hexhamshire Moors. Their excellent RPG adventure. So let's go ahead and set up the raid for there. I'll learn how to spell. All right, things are set up there. If you like what you've seen here, want to talk about the matches we saw here tonight, or talk about things Skyrim or Lego or anything for that matter, join us on our Discord channel. We do have a section on our Discord channel called the Prayer Closet. We believe in the power of prayer. We believe prayer is real. We believe prayer works and is effective. If you have a need, a concern, or request, please place it in there, and we will pray for you. If you'd rather not say what it is, then just use the praying hands emoji, and we will treat that as if it is an unspoken request, and we will pray for it just as hard as if we knew it actually was going on, because we don't need to know what's going on. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we will pray for it. So that wraps things up here for tonight. So until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.